Hi, my dear students. Let us start a new topic. Today we are going to discuss about predecessor and successor. What do you mean by a predecessor? Yes, the number which comes just before a given number is known as its predecessor, and the number which comes just after a given number is known as its successor. Which means if you are asking to find out the predecessor of a given number, you should subtract 1 from that number. And if you are asking to find out the successor of a given number, you should add 1 with that given number. Then we get the successor of that number. So let us see some examples. Here we can see a number 6872. Now let us find out the predecessor and successor of this number. We have already studied that successor means the number comes just after and predecessor means the number comes just before. So here 6872. If we subtract 1 from this number, we get 6871, or the number comes before and it is called the predecessor. Then what will be the successor of 6872? Forgetting that, we should add 1. So 6872 plus 1 is same as 6873, and it is a successor of 6872. Let's see one question. Find out the successor and predecessor of 2181. So here it is given 2181. We should find out the predecessor and successor. For getting the predecessor, we should count backward, and for getting successor, we should count forward. So, which is the number comes before 2181? Yes, we know that. Here we can see the last digit is 1. So, before 1, we can write 0 and write all the digits as the same. And we know which number comes after 1? Yes, it comes 2. So, the last digit of the successor will be 2, and write all the digits as the same. Let us discuss another question. Find out the predecessor and successor of 3250. 3250. Here, first of all, we are going to find out the predecessor. See, the last digit is 0. So, always remember, when you are finding the predecessor of a number which has 0 as the last digit, don't make any mistake. Look here, you just write the number before 50 first. Which number comes before 50? Yes, we know 49. So 49. Then write the 3 and 2 as the same. So 3249. Then which number comes after 3250? It is very simple. We know that after 0 we should write 1. So 1 will be the last digit, and all other digits write it as the same. Now let us move on to the next topic, and it is comparison of numbers. We can compare numbers to find out which number is greater, smaller, or equal. There are some rules for number comparison. Now we are going to discuss about that rules. First rule is, when the number of digits are different, the number with larger number of digits is greater. Let us see one example. Compare the numbers 5839 and 448. Here we can see 5839 is a 4-digit number and 448 is a 3-digit number. So when we compare these two numbers, it is very clear that the number with larger number of digits is the greater number. Here 5839 has more digits, so it will be the bigger number. Let us move on to the next rule, and it is, when the numbers have the same number of digits, then we should compare the numbers on the extreme left, or the first digit, or the numbers in the highest place value. The number with the highest number as the first digit will be the greater number. Let us see one example. Compare the numbers 1771 and 2456. Here we can see both the numbers are having 4 digits. So Let us move on to the second rule, and it is compare the first digit or the number, compare the numbers on the extreme left. Here we can see 1 as a first digit, here we can see 2 as the first digit. So when we compare 1 and 2, it is very clear that 2 is the greater number. So 2456 is the greater number here. Now let us move on to the third rule, that is, if the digits on the extreme left of the given numbers are the same, we should compare the digits at the next higher place of the numbers. So let us see some examples. 1871 and 1367. Look here, we can see both the numbers are having 4 digits. So according to the next rule, we should compare the first digit. Here we can see both the numbers are having 1 as a first digit. So we should move on to the next rule, and it is compare the digits at the next higher place of the numbers or the second digit of the number. Here we can see 8 is the second digit and here it is 3. So comparing 8 and 3, we know that 8 is the bigger number. So we can say 1871 is the bigger number. Now let us see the next rule. Apply the above rules till you reach the last lower place which has different digits in the given numbers. Let us compare 3811 and 3817. Here, according to the first rule, we can see both the numbers are having 4 digits. Then, according to the first rule, we should compare the first digit. Here we can see both the numbers are having 3 as the first digit. Then, let us compare the second digit. Here, both the numbers are having 8 as the second digit. So, what we have to do? Compare the next number. It is 1. There also we can see same numbers at the tens places. Then let us compare the last digit, and it is 1 and 7. Among that 1 and 7, it is very clear that 7 is the bigger number. So we can write 3817 is the bigger number. Let us move on to the next topic, ascending and descending order. Arranging the numbers from small to big is called ascending order, and arranging the numbers from big to small is called descending order. Let us do some questions. Arrange the given numbers in ascending order. Here we can see some numbers. We should arrange these numbers in ascending order. We know that ascending order means arranging the numbers from small to big. Now look here, 5376, 4279, 8531 and 4480. So, since we are arranging this in ascending order, we should find out the smaller number. So, we can see here all the numbers are having 4 digits. So, we should compare the first digit. Here, first digit is 5, 4, 8 and 4. Among this, we know that 4 is a smaller number. But here we can see 2 numbers are having 4 as a first digit. So first of all, we should compare that numbers. 4279, 4480. Here we can see the first digits are same. So compare the next digit. Here the next digit is 2. Here it is 4. So among 2 and 4, which is a smaller number? 2. So we should write this number as the first number. Again, the second number will be, yes, 4480. So we arrange 2 numbers, and among 5 and 8, which is a smaller number? Yes, 5. So 5376 will be the next number, and 8531 will be the last number. Now let us arrange these numbers in descending order. See, 3861, 7410, 6900, 6358. Here we can see all the numbers are having 4 digits. So we should compare the first digit. Here it is 3, 7, 6, 6. Since we are arranging in descending order, we should choose the bigger number first. Among 3, 7, 6, Which is a bigger number? Yes, 7. So, we have to write 7410 first. Then 6. Here we can see two numbers with 6 as the first digit. 6900 and 6358. So, compare the second digit 9 and 3. Among 9 and 3, which is the bigger number? Yes, 9. So, 6900 will be the next number. And after that, we should write 6358. And at last, the smaller number, it is 3861. My dear children, I hope all of you understand today's topic. Study well. Take care. Thank you.